Hi everyone, welcome to day 11 of my cloud computing series. So today we are going to learn these topics. First, domain name system in computer networks. Second, DNS types, domain name systems types. Third, HTTP, FT, SMTP, POP protocols. Fourth, persistence or HTTP versus non-persistence HTTP. Fifth, SMTP versus SOP3 versus IMAP protocols. And sixth, cryptography in computer networks. Seventh, symmetric key. Eighth, asymmetric key. Ninth, RSA algorithm. 10th, firewalls in computer networks. 11th, application proxy firewalls. 12th, socket programming computer networks. And tops Linux commands in computer networks. All we are going to learn this. So I'm going to my notes. If you see what is domain name system, if you are writing Google or if you are writing some Amazon, so that Amazon converting you are writing Amazon, but some that Amazon have a IP address and it is storing that name. You are just writing Amazon on Google anything, but in the backend what is happening, domain name system in server, that name is saved and their IP address, so that IP address a lot, and the you access that website like that. So if you see, this is the root server and alternative server and all. So if you see that resolver is also there, so if you write cryptoinfo.in, so what will happen for is see in resolver is there is or not. If there, then it will back to you and give you that website and all. If you're not, then it go to the root server and see or .org.com and see if there, and then it will go to alternative server. In that there is a uh, domain server. After that, alternative server. In alternative server there is a safe of like cryptoinfo.in. So there is a this name of this IP address are stored in this table or in server like that. So then you will get that IP address and you will access that website through. So that is the domain name system. So there are two types: recursive and iterative. Recursive, what will happen, if you search, it will search in local cache or DNS resolver. If there is not, then it will go to root server, and its root server pass to domain server. It's after domain server it goes to alternative. If getting that, if getting IP address, then it will back to a domain server. After domain server back to root server back to local server, and it will come and in the end it will come to you like that, your machine. So it in recursive this will happen. But what will happen in iterative, first it will check in local cache or DNS resolver. It is not, then it will go to root server. So and the root server see, okay, there is this thing happens, so it will store first in local cache or DNS resolver. Then it will then you will go to top domain server. Then if it will say, okay, this alternative is stored in it, then it will go to it will store that in local cache. After that you will go to this, and after you will get seventh you will get, and you will it you will get the IP address. So iterative like this. If you understand, if you see this diagram carefully, then you will understand, okay, the difference between recursive and iterative. Now persistent connection and non-persistent. If you see, there is a lot of server clears connection open after sending response. One RT will require in offer all reference object, less avoided. It is more avoided in non-persistent. It requires two RT per object. It's first send connection after base HTML text. After if they want to images, then it will take only one RT. All what you have to done work or data transfer and all, it will take on one RT. But if you see in non-persistent, first you have to make connection. In this also, in this is the same in persistent, non-persistent, the base text HTTP. After that, what will happen, if you want to see if you want to access one image, there is two image in that website. But if you want like first image will load, so what will happen, first you have to create again a connection. After that you will get uh, image one. After that connection is end. Then again, if you want again you want, yeah, image to load. So what will happen, you have to first create connection, then you have, then image to will get you. So in that there is more overhead in non-persistent. So this is the difference between persistent HTTP connection and non-persistent HTTP connection. So mains submission text agent, mains submission agents, like if you see this is the email architecture. If you see you are sending your email, sending your email, and this is the server email server of mail server, like IBM server. If you are sending www.xyz.ibm, so it mail server. So what will it go, and there is MCA, like mail submissions agent. It will push that to MAT, and it will mail transfer agent, it transfer to other destination receiver or that, so that server. So what will that receiver will pull that MAT, pull that, and it will send to the MDA, a mail delivery agent. It will pull that and it send to mailbox, and mailbox will pull that and send to the your, and POP will pull that and it will give to the other email. So this is the architecture of email, how email transfer and all. So this is the protocol you can use, like this is the protocol POP3 IMP. This is the protocols you use. What is cryptography in computer network? If you want to send your you are sending your message or data, anything through internet, there is no security. So then cryptography come in pictures. There is encryption and decryption. So in this way you can security provide, in this way you provide security to your data or message through internet, on internet. So it is confidential, symmetric and symmetric. There are two types. In symmetric there will be only one key, and you have to based on that you have to do this. So this is the example you can understand. There is a public key and private key. If there is a in symmetric key, you will only use one key, but in asymmetric key you use public key and private key. If you see there is example, this is three example. In this three example will not happen. In fourth example you will understand. If A sending the data, what will happen, A will submit message through and attach private public key of B. So what will happen then, B only have private A, private B key, so he will open that, otherwise no one can open that. So in this way you can encrypt your message or data, anything. uh, and firewalls is nothing but network security, monitors and control incoming and outgoing traffic based on predefined rules. What you are defining rules, based on that it monitors and control incoming and outgoing traffic. Okay, based on your you have predefined your rules. Acts like a barrier. Host based and network based firewalls. If you see this diagram you will understand. Okay, if it will act as a firewall, and it will like scanning or controlling and monitoring everything, what type of traffic is coming and all. And packet filtering also. The firewall will check IP address, header, TCP ID header, works on network and transport layer, can block IP address full network, can block iService HTTP and all. So if you see this you will understand that firewalls networks firewalls networks in application. So if you see this is the application firewall, proxy walls or we can say. So monitors and control same, it's also monitor and control based on base host based and network based firewall. And it work on application layer. So it will sense the data and everything will happen in this. So you can understand through this. Okay, this diagram. This is the last, like if you see this the application data, and this is the like application presentation layer, sessions layer, transportation layer, network layer, data link layer, physical layer. This is all the OSI model layers. Okay, you can see through this you will understand. Okay, this happened, this you use DNS happen is in this happens TCP and all. If you can understand through this. Okay, cables and all in bytes, in 8 frames, data packets, packet datagram, segmentation, data message. You can understand through this. If you see this carefully you will understand. End to end, host source to destination, node to node. Okay, this will make you like it is like a overview or a revision. If you want to revision all OSI model, you can only read this, you will understand all OSI model. And it is if you learn all this and you want to just revision, this will be the best way to you can revision this tribals. So you will overview and you can explain very well. Okay. This is the top Linux network commands. If you see, this is the top network command, and you can try this network commands in Linux and all, so you will understand. Okay. And this is the last socket programming and computer networks. So this is like a socket, and socket is nothing but domain and type of protocol which is setups on there. Then binding is like binding everything and all. And listening is waiting for when client will send me a request and all. It when the connect then the request are come, then it will go to, and automatically then it accept, and you will be the communication. In this way you have the communication. So we have completed our computer networks. So we have completed our computer operating networks, operating system, and computer networks. So we completed our basics. So now we can jump to AWS. So yeah, we have completed. I am happy about it. So from tomorrow onwards, we are going to jump and dive into AWS, how AWS works, how AWS service works. If you know this operating system and computer network basics, so you can easily understand their service and all. You can enjoying the services and all. So we will going to dive, and we will also do practicals on AWS service account, like how to create EC2 instance and all. Everything we are going to do practical and theory plus theory plus practical we are going to do. So yeah, we are going to learn everything AWS about. So I'm happy we have completed our computer networks. So till that time, we'll stay happy, and we will meet tomorrow with new concept of AWS. Till that time, bye.